Hello everyone and welcome back to another Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown live event review. This time we have Club Lotus. Let's see what this is all about. It's time for the Lotus to bloom. We're celebrating the flower of British sports cars this week. Lightweight, powerful and built for the circuit, these cars are perfect for helping your talents on asphalt to blossom. Complete the challenge and win a pair of racing gloves. As for the reward, yeah, you can see racing gloves. They are pretty nice. It's a nice reward. It's a lifestyle reward after all. And you only need 70 points to complete this live event, so it's a pretty straightforward live event, unlike the one last week, which I talked about twice because it really needed to be talked about twice. But now we're back to a more easily doable live event, so that's really nice. And looking at the Hong Kong Island map, we have 3 races on the north part of the map, starting with Take the Money and Run, which is for any Lotus and max 1000 PR, and it's an 8-lap race of the normal ring, the main ring of the circuit on Hong Kong. So it's gonna be a pretty boring race, and also I don't really like the fact that it's max 1000 PR because that means that the Evija is gonna be, or Evija, or whatever it's called, is gonna be the most powerful car here, so it's gonna be quite hard for any other car to actually compete in this race. Next up we have the Taste of Freedom, which is once again for any Lotus and with max 1000 PR again, and once again it's a pretty straightforward race. And it's a 2-lap race, by the way, and again I think the Evija is gonna be really powerful in this race. Next up we have Return of the 7, which is either for the GT430 or the Exige Cup 380, and it's a stock race, so that's really nice, and it looks to have a lot of corner variety, so this is one of the races I'm looking forward to this live event. And once again, the usual formula, unfortunately, it has become quite standard to see 4 races on Hong Kong and only 1 on Ibiza. The 4th race on Hong Kong is The Car Who Loved Me, which is once again a normal race, this time just for the Evija, but a stock one. So this race should be interesting. The only problem with this is that this car is worth 10 million credits. We will talk about this at the end of the video, but for now, let's start off with the races. And let's start off with the race I'm gonna not enjoy a lot in this live event, the one I'm gonna least enjoy today, and that is the Circuit Max 1000 PR race, because I have a stock Exige Cup, and yeah, you can obviously see these guys are a lot faster than me. I even put this on experienced because there's no way I'm winning this race, but at least they're slowing corners, so actually I might win this race. Wow, they're actually really slow. Okay, so if you're driving very well, you might have a chance at winning this race. I mean, now he overtook me, but now I'm way faster here. So actually, I'm probably gonna win this race. Wow, amazing. I did not expect that. Again, the Evija is gonna overtake me here probably, but... oh. Or I make a huge mistake, but still, they are pretty slow. So anyway, this is not a great race, honestly. First of all, because the Evija is insanely powerful and a very good car. And no car has any chance against it. From the Lotuses, I mean, this is a Lotus live event, so that's my first impressions. So okay, actually I'm way faster and I probably should have done expert here, but I actually want to win some races in my videos, so hopefully I'm gonna go 3 for 3 today, unlike last time, which was awful. But yeah, it's a pretty boring race. I mean, yeah, first the Evija problem, then it's a really boring race. There's literally nothing interesting about it. For some of you, maybe it may be exciting, but honestly, this is not my kind of fun. And It doesn't mean it can't be, and I don't disagree with them doing this once every, I don't know, 10 live events or something like that. I'm fine with it. It's okay, it's one race, and after all, it is racing also, and these live events are about races. So I don't have a problem with it. It's just boring for me, and it might be boring for some of you also. And also doesn't really show the performance of the car that much. I want to see it more in like low speed corners, medium speed corners. That would be nice. This is, by the way, the first time I'm driving this car. I just bought it for this live event. 1 million, by the way. So you can barely do this live event if you don't have money. The cheapest Lotus out there is the Emira, I think. And it's what? I think it's around... Oh wow, I'm already catching these guys up. Insane. I'm lapping them. That's pretty insane. The Emira is like 500,000, so it's not even that cheap. So yeah, it's for new players. This is not a good live event. I'm just gonna say it right now. That's the cheapest Lotus. And if you want to be competitive, like this race, this is one of the only races you can do in the Emira, right? And the other is the other 1000 PR race. So you're not gonna be competitive in the Emira. I'm just gonna say it. And yeah, this car is 1 million. The next cheapest Lotus is like 1.3. And then the Evija is 10 million. And there's also a race just with the Evija. So not great. But yeah, I'm gonna tell you everything about it at the end of the video. For now, we win this race. Amazing. We start off with a win. Finally, it was time. And yeah, we are gonna get the 10 points. Easy. You can see 70 points. Easily doable, so not a problem. But obviously you have to have Lotus. So up and down, you know, for this live event, but doesn't matter. We get 6000 XP, very nice. I'm almost done with the solar pass. I'm gonna get it done before the new update releases, hopefully. And we get that jacket, whatever. And then we get 20,000 because the AI level bonus is not as high, because I was unexperienced, not an expert, so only 20,000, which is, yeah, whatever. Now this is the race I'm more excited about. And this is one of the stock races, one of the 2 stock races. Spoilers, Ibiza has the other one. And I'm really excited about this because it's just for 2 cars, either this or the Evora. And they're pretty similar in performance, excuse me. Unfortunately, I just crashed there and it kind of took my mind off the important things. But anyway, these are pretty similar in power, and because they are stock, obviously, it's very close. I think the Evora is the more powerful one and also the more expensive one. I think it's around 650 PR, and the Exige Cup is around 600. So pretty small difference, but yeah, so far amazing race, a lot of corner variety, and this is quite a nice car, honestly, to drive. I really think so. I think it's pretty balanced. The corners, it takes them pretty well. I can't say it takes them perfect, but it's a nice car. And we might get that win. I wasn't sure at the beginning because I started pretty poorly. And I didn't drive very well. So let's see. I was like in what, in 6th place at the beginning, so not great. Not the best of starts, but now we're catching the leader. And at least a podium guaranteed, so that's nice. And I'm actually not gonna catch him, I don't think so. 80% of the race done. Well, anyway, this race, wow. This is a really nice race. Like, really nice. I'm not gonna win, unfortunately, but this was quite an amazing race, honestly. Corner variety, amazing. I think car choice, really good between two cars, so it's not just one car. And they're fairly competitive, both of them. They're close to each other, so I think this is a really nice race, and I certainly recommend you try it out. Of course, if you have 1 million in your balance, which is quite a lot for a car, but yeah, if you don't, you're not gonna do this race, unfortunately. So we get 9 points for the second place. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get 343 wins today. That's a bit unfortunate. I wonder, okay, so we get 5000 XP. I wonder if we get more money. Almost the same. Okay, so if you win on experienced, you earn a bit more than if you finish second place on expert. So that's interesting to see. Only like 500 more, so not a substantial margin at all. It's like really small difference. So interesting to see. Amazing race. Let's move on to the last race of today. Okay, so once again with the Exige Cup. As I said, really nice car, and this looks to be a really fun race. Fun race for a fun car. That's honestly the best term I can use for this car. It's not necessarily an amazing car and not overpowered, certainly. It's just a fun car, you know? Kinda like the Caterham review I did a few days ago. Or actually, I'm sorry, a few weeks ago, if not even a month. I think it's more than a month, right? It's before I took that break. Well, forgive me. But yeah, it's honestly a fun car. It's not the most competitive, but it's definitely a nice fun car. And yeah, if you own it, I think it's gonna be a really fun live event for you. If you don't own it, or own one of the other Lotuses, which unfortunately I don't know how they drive, because I wasn't planning on ever getting a Lotus, at least not in the near future, maybe sometime in the future, then yeah, I couldn't have known without this live event. They're not really the most exciting cars for me to get, and yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of Lotus. I think it's a nice brand, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. But yeah, now seeing it and driving it, I think it's really nice. And I'm gonna miss completely, and that's my race done, and I'm cooked. Wow. That was a nice one. Okay, so actually I'm not even gonna get 343 podiums today, and I was definitely in the mix for that third podium, but that's unfortunate. Forgive me for that. Big mistake. And AI once again pretty competitive. On the circuit race, definitely not competitive, but in these two races, the last two races, definitely competitive, I would say. Like, it would have been hard for me to win this race. And sure, I make that huge mistake, but honestly, I don't think there was a lot I could have done. Like, I'm trying my best here. So yeah, and this race is also really beautiful, pretty amazing corner variety, layouts as usual, amazing for live events. They really know how to make a good race. Now about the live event, my thoughts. It's not a great live event. I I really want to say it's not great. Um, and it's not because I just finished in 8th place, which is horrible, by the way, but that's my huge mistake. I said it at the beginning. It doesn't look to be a this doesn't look to be a good live event, and honestly, it really isn't. 3 out of the 5 races pretty much need the Evicha, and one of them literally is a requirement for a stock Evicha. So if you want to complete this live event, you need a $10 million car, and or credit, I should say. And is this worth it? I don't think it is. I really don't think you should buy a 10 million car for one live event, you know, and then you're probably never gonna use it again. Although it's a really competitive car, so you might use it, might be useful. If you just want to buy it, then yeah, sure, it's gonna help you with this live event and also with hypercar races and be competitive, because it's one of the more competitive hypercars. But if you want it just for the live event, don't buy it. I'd go as far as to say don't even buy, if you don't have a lot of money, don't even buy one of the 1 million Lotuses. Buy, at max, buy the Emira. And that's what I would do, personally. I had the money, so I could afford this, like Siege Cup. And it's a nice car, but yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of this brand. And once again, without this live event, I wouldn't have bought it. So yeah, I think 3 pretty bad races. I think the last 2 I did today are amazing. The AI is once again pretty competitive, and the races are just beautiful. Beautiful corner variety, beautiful in every single way, honestly. And yeah, that's pretty much my opinion. I think 40% of this live event is good, 60% not, so that's all I can say. And we get 6,000 credits, by the way. So yeah, that's really nice. And by really nice, I meant it's disastrous, but it's also my mistake, right? So I would have gotten like 22,000. But yeah, that's just my mistake, and yeah, I can just accept it. But that's pretty much it with this live event. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think of this live event. I personally don't like those 3 races, but maybe it's just me. But yeah, as I said, let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.